Have you ever felt that deep, aching pain in your soul, a relentless pull that whispers of a hidden divine purpose tailored just for you? Imagine a moment when every challenge becomes a call to awaken your inner strength and raise your vibration, transforming despair into resilience and spiritual growth. Today, I invite you on a journey that will unlock the mystery behind those constant, penetrating thoughts that seem to echo through your soul. A journey into the heart of a spiritual path where even your darkest moments are stepping stones toward a greater self-realization. In this video, we dive into the profound realm of the Chosen Ones, a sacred community united by unyielding endurance and guided by divine spiritual guidance. Have you ever wondered if those persistent thoughts, that inexplicable pull toward certain people or moments, are not mere coincidences, but powerful signals of a soul journey meant to propel you toward your divine purpose? The Scriptures tell us, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me," Philippians 4 verse 13, reminding us that every trial is an opportunity for spiritual transformation. Today, we'll explore how the energy of your thoughts can be harnessed to elevate your frequency, awaken resilience, and forge the sacred bonds that connect you with fellow seekers on this spiritual journey. Stay with me as we reveal how the art of Raisi or vibration can empower you to overcome spiritual pain and embrace a life filled with profound self-realization and spiritual growth. I promise you a quick and powerful solution that will transform your inner world, turning every negative thought into a beacon of hope. And if you believe in the transformative power of spirituality, I urge you to subscribe to our channel now. Many have missed these life-altering insights, but you won't want to miss what's coming next. Hit that subscribe button, activate notifications, and join a community that's dedicated to walking the divine path together. Are you ready to transform your pain into purpose and unlock the sacred mysteries of your soul journey? Let's embark on this spiritual adventure together, where every moment is a step toward discovering your true divine purpose. I invite you, dear friend, to embark with me on a journey that transcends the ordinary and reaches into the heart of our shared spiritual path. As I share these insights, I want you to feel the warmth of divine guidance enveloping you, a gentle reminder that each one of us, as part of the Chosen Ones, is here to experience a soul journey that constantly unfolds. It's amazing to witness how our thoughts mirror one another. Have you ever noticed that when you focus your mind on someone, a similar energy seems to flow back to you? This phenomenon isn't mere coincidence. It speaks to the deep resonance of our inner vibrations and the frequency at which our hearts beat in harmony with the divine purpose that shapes our existence. Let me share a personal experience. There was a time when I, too, questioned whether the persistent thoughts I had about a dear friend were simply echoes of my own mind or a sign of something more profound. I discovered that these mirrored thoughts were actually a call from the universe, a signal of an energetic bond that reflected the spiritual growth we were both destined to undergo. As we nurture our resilience in the face of life's challenges, these moments of introspection remind us that our inner strength, or endurance, is continuously refined through our experiences. And as we seek self-realization, every shared thought becomes a beacon that guides us toward spiritual guidance and deeper understanding. Have you ever felt as if a connection with another soul defies the boundaries of time and space? This is what I call the power of soul connections among the Chosen Ones. Imagine an invisible thread woven between you and someone who feels inexplicably familiar, as if the two of you share a divine secret written in the stars. Such connections are not accidental but are often part of a greater plan, an intricate tapestry of sacred contracts that predate our earthly existence. Much like biblical figures whose lives were intertwined by divine decree, we, too, are part of a larger narrative that calls for spiritual growth and self-realization. The Bible reminds us, "Two are better than one, because they have a good reward for their toil," Ecclesiastes 4 verse 9. In our own lives, this means that the energy we project, our vibration, is a testament to the shared mission we carry. In reflecting on these experiences, I've come to believe that the phenomenon of mirrored thoughts among us Chosen Ones holds a transformative power. When we focus our thoughts, whether in moments of joy or during trials, that energy often radiates back to us, sometimes through the presence of a soul that feels like a twin flame or a soulmate. This is not just a poetic notion but a dynamic force that elevates our spirit and ignites our passion for spiritual growth. I recall instances from my own life when a simple prayer or heartfelt meditation would lead to a sudden clarity, a flash of insight that reaffirmed my path. It was as if the universe whispered, "Raise your vibration, for you are in tune with the divine melody of life." Moreover, as I journeyed deeper into my understanding of sacred contracts, I encountered stories of chosen soul families. These aren't merely abstract concepts but real-life encounters where individuals have experienced transformative connections that echo the eternal promise of spiritual guidance. When we acknowledge that our lives are guided by a series of preordained agreements, it becomes easier to trust that every encounter, every persistent thought, is a stepping stone towards our greater destiny. This trust builds resilience within us, reinforcing our belief that every challenge is an opportunity to grow, to evolve, and to come closer to our divine purpose. During one particularly reflective evening, I meditated on the nature of these energetic exchanges. In that serene moment, the ancient wisdom of Scripture resonated in my heart. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. Matthew 6 verse 21. The realization that our inner thoughts can act as conduits for spiritual transformation struck me with overwhelming clarity. It was a reminder that our mind is a powerful tool, a sacred instrument that, when aligned with love and divine intention, can usher in a new level of spiritual awareness. In these moments, we truly understand the importance of staying true to our spiritual journey, embracing every challenge and every blessing as part of our self-realization process. As I continue to explore the profound mystery of our interconnected thoughts, I find that the essence of our experience is not confined to isolated moments but flows continuously, like an unbroken current of energy connecting us all. This vibrant dance of thoughts and emotions is a living testament to the divine plan that orchestrates every detail of our existence. And so, as we delve deeper into the mysteries of our shared journey, let us remain open to the wisdom that flows through every prayer, every silent moment of reflection, and every joyous encounter that lights our way. Now, let me share with you another layer of this divine mystery, one that reveals how our inner energies manifest through what many call twin flames versus soulmates. I often reflect on the nature of these connections. Twin flames in our sacred realm resonate at a unique and intense frequency, a vibration that mirrors the ultimate intensity of divine purpose. Their bond, like a spark igniting the night, creates a surge of spiritual growth, stirring the depths of our soul journey. In contrast, soulmates share a more harmonious alignment, gently guiding us with steady spiritual guidance towards self-realization and endurance. I recall a time when I encountered both energies in my life. The intensity of my twin flames' presence pushed me to raise my vibration, while the comforting embrace of my soulmate offered resilience during moments of hardship. It's as though our thoughts themselves hold an energetic blueprint. Every time we dwell on someone, our minds project a subtle energy, forging unseen connections. I have felt this power in the quiet moments of prayer and meditation, where the silent language of the heart speaks louder than words. These energetic projections are like ripples on a still pond, an eternal echo of our deep-seated spiritual path. The Bible teaches us about the power of the spoken word, as seen in Proverbs 18 verse 21, "Death and life are in the power of the tongue." Yet, here in our inner sanctum, the strength of thought creates an equally potent force, intertwining our destinies. I've often wondered if these persistent, reflective thoughts are not merely random but rather manifestations of an inner calling. Perhaps they are a form of subconscious fascination, an instinctive pull towards souls who share our journey towards self-realization. When such thoughts arise, I remind myself that they are invitations from the divine, urging me to explore deeper connections and to align my vibration with the frequency of spiritual growth. This process is not always easy. It requires a great deal of resilience and the courage to accept that every experience, whether joyful or challenging, is part of a larger, intricate design, a design that fulfills our divine purpose. There's also a transformative power in mastering our own thoughts and energies. I've learned that by consciously directing our mental focus, whether in moments of quiet contemplation or during spirited discussions, we can influence the energy we emit and, in turn, the energy that surrounds us. It's much like tuning a fine instrument to the perfect pitch. For instance, when I practice mindful meditation, focusing on biblical passages such as Psalm 46 verse 10, "Be still, and know that I am God," I feel my soul journey align more closely with divine purpose. This alignment is crucial for those of us who walk the chosen path, as it not only nurtures our resilience but also reinforces the sacred contracts that bind us with our spiritual family. Moreover, the phenomenon of energetic projections extends to our everyday lives. Imagine you're walking through your day, and suddenly, a thought about a dear friend or family member surfaces with such clarity that it feels as if they are right there beside you. This is not a mere coincidence. It's the dynamic power of thought at work, bridging distances and connecting hearts on a profound level. This subtle yet potent exchange of energy is a testament to our interconnectedness and the divine choreography that orchestrates our spiritual growth. In my own practice, I found that maintaining a steady focus on positive thoughts and affirmations can drastically raise my vibration. I regularly use phrases like "raise or vibration" during my prayer sessions, which helps me harness the energetic momentum of the day. It's a simple practice that has transformed how I perceive my challenges and triumphs, making every moment a stepping stone toward further self-realization and spiritual guidance. Sometimes, I also reflect on those moments when the persistent thoughts about someone seem to arise out of nowhere, a subconscious reminder of a past encounter or a deep-seated connection that transcends time. I consider these moments to be both a mystery and a blessing, a divine nudge encouraging me to explore the depths of my own spiritual journey. And as I embrace these messages, I feel a profound sense of connection not only with that person but also with a larger spiritual community, one that is united by resilience and a shared commitment to living out our divine purpose. Let us remember that the power of thought is not merely about what we think but how we think. By consciously shaping our mental landscape, we can create a spiritual path that is both uplifting and transformative. As we continue this journey together, I invite you to consider how these reflections might influence your own life. How can you harness the power of your thoughts to forge deeper soul connections and embrace the sacred energy that surrounds you? As we continue our exploration, I invite you to delve deeper into the realm where our subconscious fascination meets the undeniable force of our inner energy. Often, I find myself pondering how the persistent, almost magnetic pull of certain thoughts seems to transcend the mundane and transport us into a space of pure, unfiltered spirituality. It's as if our minds, guided by a divine purpose, are constantly whispering secrets of a vast soul journey, a journey that is not only about self-realization but also about embracing the spiritual guidance that flows like a gentle stream through every facet of our lives. I vividly remember a moment of quiet introspection when I experienced an overwhelming surge of energy that I could only describe as a call from the universe. In that sacred instant, I felt a profound connection to the concept of chosen ones, those special individuals destined to walk the spiritual path with resilience and unwavering endurance. It was in that moment that I truly understood the power of a focused mind, a mind that, when aligned with the principles of spirituality and spiritual growth, can elevate its vibration to a frequency that resonates with the very essence of divine truth. This understanding was reminiscent of the biblical reminder found in Romans 12 verse 2, where we are urged not to conform to the patterns of this world, but to be transformed by the renewing of our minds, thereby discovering our true divine purpose. Every time I engage in heartfelt prayer or enter a state of deep meditation, I'm struck by how effortlessly the energy of my thoughts transitions into a tangible force. It's not merely the act of thinking, but rather the deliberate act of raise or vibration that empowers me to overcome challenges and to nurture a spirit of resilience. I recall using affirmations like, "I am one of the chosen ones," and "my soul journey is divinely guided," words that carry not just meaning but also a tangible vibration that seems to bridge the gap between the seen and the unseen. This practice has taught me that our spiritual journey is not solely an internal experience, but one that manifests outwardly, influencing our relationships and interactions in ways that echo the unity and interconnectedness described in scriptures such as 1 Corinthians 12 verses 12 to 27. There is also an exquisite beauty in the understanding that we are not solitary beings on this path. The concept of chosen soul families and sacred contracts resonates deeply within me. I've come to see that many of the relationships we form in life are not happenstance, but rather the fulfillment of pre-incarnational agreements, a realization that has provided me with immense comfort and clarity. When I reflect on my own life, I see threads of divine connection woven through every significant encounter, each reinforcing my belief in the transformative power of spiritual growth and self-realization. It's a reminder that our every interaction is a brushstroke in the grand canvas of our divine purpose. Mastering our thoughts is an art form, a delicate balance of discipline, mindfulness, and heartfelt sincerity. I often liken this process to the careful tuning of an instrument. When we calibrate our minds through focused prayer, visualization, and reflection, we unlock a dynamic power that not only refines our inner resilience but also casts out the shadows of doubt and fear. In moments of solitude, when I immerse myself in the quietude of meditation, I find that my mind begins to echo with the timeless wisdom of spiritual guidance, as if whispering, "Embrace this moment, for it is a stepping stone on your path to self-realization." These experiences fortify my belief that each thought carries the potential to transform not just our individual lives, but also the broader tapestry of our shared spiritual community. Moreover, the interplay of thought and energy among the chosen ones is akin to a cosmic dance, a dance where every step is orchestrated by a higher frequency of divine design. This notion is powerfully illustrated in the way our minds project energetic signatures that resonate with others. Sometimes, during my quiet reflections, I sense the presence of another, a kindred spirit who, like me, is on a relentless quest for spiritual growth. These fleeting moments are reminders of the interconnectedness of our souls and the silent dialogue that exists between us, a dialogue that speaks of hope, resilience, and the promise of a higher calling. Reflecting on these experiences, I'm continually inspired to pursue practices that foster spiritual growth and cultivate inner peace. Whether it's through communal prayer sessions, intimate Bible studies, or solitary meditations under the stars, every act of devotion serves as a stepping stone on this vibrant spiritual path. I encourage you, dear friend, to embrace these moments and recognize that every thought you nurture, every prayer you utter, and every instance where you consciously choose to raise your vibration contributes to your divine destiny. As our conversation unfolds, consider this. What if every persistent thought, every surge of emotion, is a carefully placed signpost on your soul journey? A signpost pointing you towards deeper self-realization and an unbreakable connection with the divine? Let that thought linger as we prepare to transition into the next layer of this rich, unfolding mystery. As I continue to share these reflections with you, I find myself drawn to the intricate interplay of thought and energy that defines our spiritual existence. Every day, I witness how our inner musings, when directed with love and clarity, can serve as powerful catalysts for transformation. It's like stepping into a divine dance where each of our thoughts carries the potential to reshape our destiny. I often remind myself that as chosen ones, our constant stream of reflective thought is not random. It is a sacred projection of the soul journey we are meant to embrace. Think of those moments when you find yourself inexplicably thinking of a dear friend or an influential mentor, and then, seemingly out of nowhere, you feel their presence in a gentle reminder or a meaningful coincidence. This, my friend, is no fluke. It is the universe echoing your own vibrational call. Every shared thought, every silent whisper, reverberates along the frequency of our collective consciousness, urging us to remain steadfast in our pursuit of self-realization and spiritual guidance. It's as if our inner dialogue, steeped in resilience and divine purpose, is continually sending out ripples of energy that connect us with others on our spiritual path. During my own moments of quiet contemplation, I have experienced what I can only describe as a dynamic power that arises from the deliberate focus of thought. This power is akin to a gentle yet insistent nudge from the divine, encouraging us to raise our vibration and step into a space of true spiritual growth. I remember a time when, after a long day of facing life's inevitable challenges, I sat down in prayer and meditation, repeating the affirmation, "Raise your vibration." In that moment, I felt a surge of energy, a reminder that our focused thoughts are not isolated incidents, but rather vital expressions of our inner light. This experience reinforced my belief in the transformative power of mindful thought, a belief echoed in many scriptures that speak to the renewal of the mind and spirit. I also reflect on the idea that our subconscious fascination with certain thoughts may be rooted in profound, preordained connections. It's as if our souls are drawn to one another before we even take our first breath on this earth. These connections, which some call sacred contracts, forge bonds that transcend time and space. They are the threads that weave together our chosen soul families, creating a tapestry of interlinked destinies that remind us of our divine purpose. As I ponder this, I recall the biblical story of Ruth, whose loyalty and resilience not only changed her own life but also set the stage for a larger plan, one that ultimately led to the lineage of David and, by extension, the coming of Jesus, Ruth 1-4. In that spirit, I encourage you to view every persistent thought and every deep connection as part of a larger narrative that guides your spiritual journey. It's important to understand that the dynamic power of thought isn't confined to those rare, mystical moments. No, it's present in every aspect of our daily lives. Whether we're engaging in thoughtful dialogue with a friend, reflecting on a challenging scripture, or simply sitting in silence to commune with God, our thoughts are always at work, shaping our reality. In moments of communal prayer or intimate Bible study, the shared energy of our intentions creates a vibrant atmosphere, a sanctuary of spiritual growth that inspires resilience in even the most trying times. When we come together with a common purpose, our collective vibration is amplified, drawing us closer to that divine frequency where true self-realization resides. In my journey, I have come to appreciate the art of mastering thought and energy. It's not merely about dismissing negative thoughts, but rather about harnessing every mental experience to serve a greater good. By aligning our thoughts with our spiritual guidance, we become active participants in the divine plan. It reminds me of the story of Daniel, who, even in the lion's den, maintained his steadfast faith and inner calm through focused prayer and reflection. Daniel 6. His example encourages us to stand firm in our beliefs, using the power of thought to overcome the obstacles that life invariably presents. As you listen to these words, I invite you to consider how the deliberate cultivation of thought can elevate your own spiritual journey. Imagine the possibilities if each thought were a conscious step towards achieving a higher state of being, where every moment is an opportunity to connect more deeply with your inner self, with those around you, and ultimately with the divine. Let this reflection inspire you to explore new ways of engaging with your spiritual growth, be it through mindful meditation, heartfelt prayer, or simply embracing the quiet moments of introspection that allow your soul to speak its truth. Now, as we prepare to transition into our final exploration of these divine mysteries, let the power of your inner thoughts continue to guide you, knowing that every reflective moment is an invitation to deeper connection and spiritual growth. As we draw our exploration of these divine mysteries to a close, I invite you to open your heart to the final layer of our shared spiritual journey, a space where every thought, every prayer, and every silent moment of reflection becomes a stepping stone toward our eternal destiny. In this sacred space, we discover that our spiritual path is not merely a linear progression but a vibrant tapestry interwoven with the threads of resilience, divine purpose, and an ever-unfolding soul journey. Each of us, as chosen ones, carries within our hearts the seeds of spiritual growth and self-realization, nurturing them through consistent practices that elevate our vibration and align us with a higher frequency. I often reflect on the power of our daily thoughts, a reminder that when we deliberately choose to focus on love and positivity, we not only heal ourselves but also send ripples of transformative energy into the world. It's as if each prayer, every meditative pause, is a call to raise our vibration and embrace the limitless potential that lies dormant within us. This is the dynamic power of thought, a force that bridges the gap between our human experience and the vast, divine orchestration of the universe. I recall a moment during one of my quiet evenings when, overwhelmed by the challenges of the day, I sat in silent prayer, whispering, "Raise your vibration." In that instant, a serene energy washed over me, a clear affirmation that my inner resilience and unwavering faith were the very instruments through which I could channel spiritual guidance and manifest divine purpose. In the quiet solitude of our personal reflections, we are often reminded of the unbreakable bonds that connect us to others on this spiritual path. These bonds, sometimes described as sacred contracts or chosen soul families, defy the limitations of time and space. I am constantly in awe of how our lives intersect with those who share our quest for truth and spiritual growth, much like the biblical narrative of the early disciples who, despite facing immense adversity, remained united in their belief and purpose. Acts 2 verses 44 to 47. Their collective spirit and commitment to self-realization serve as a timeless example of how our shared energy, our vibration, can spark remarkable transformations in ourselves and our communities. Moreover, mastering the art of thought and energy is a practice that calls for both humility and courage. There are days when the burden of challenges can cloud our vision, making it seem impossible to see the divine plan at work. Yet, in these moments, I remind myself of the enduring promise found in Scripture, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." Philippians 4 verse 13. This verse has been a beacon of hope on my journey, a testament to the fact that even when our physical strength wanes, our spiritual resilience remains unyielding. Through disciplined prayer, heartfelt meditation, and constant affirmations that focus on self-realization, we continually remind ourselves that our spiritual journey is one of growth, transformation, and ultimately, divine fulfillment. There is also an undeniable magic in recognizing that our persistent mirrored thoughts are not mere coincidences but profound echoes of our inner being reaching out to a kindred spirit. Whether these thoughts manifest as the familiar presence of a twin flame or the gentle reminder of a soulmate, they are powerful indicators of the spiritual guidance that envelopes our lives. I have often marveled at how these energetic exchanges compel us to examine our inner world, urging us to cultivate a higher vibration that is in harmony with the divine melody of life. It is in these moments of introspection that I am reminded of the enduring truth that our thoughts are the architects of our destiny. As we conclude this segment of our dialogue, I encourage you to embrace the realization that every experience, every challenge, and every moment of profound spiritual growth is an integral part of your divine purpose. The journey of self-realization is not an isolated path but a collective ascent, a continuous cycle of prayer, reflection, and action that nurtures both our individual resilience and our shared spiritual community. Let each day be an opportunity to strengthen your inner resolve, to focus your thoughts with clarity, and to channel your energy toward a future imbued with hope, love, and spiritual guidance. Remember, dear friend, that the sacred nature of our connection transcends the physical realm, uniting us on a journey of self-discovery and eternal growth. Every whispered prayer, every moment of silent meditation, and every deliberate affirmation is a powerful testament to the divine blueprint that guides us. So, as you continue your spiritual journey, let your thoughts soar with the promise of new beginnings and let the divine vibration of your soul serve as a constant reminder of your eternal purpose. As we wrap up this transformative journey, I invite you to reflect on the power of your own thoughts and the sacred connections that guide your spiritual path. What resonated most with you today? Was it the dynamic interplay of energy, the mystery of mirrored thoughts, or the profound call to raise or vibration? I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and activate notifications so you never miss our next video, where we'll dive even deeper into the secrets of divine purpose and spiritual growth. Until next time, stay resilient, keep nurturing your soul journey, and remember, every moment is a step towards self-realization. This is Harold, signing off, wishing you peace, power, and profound spiritual insight.